Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'm going to be recapping How I Met Your Mother Season 2 Episode 5, I believe, entitled World's Greatest Couple, which was originally released on the 16th of October 2006, and I'm recording this episode nearly 19 years later on the 21st of August 2025. But before I get on with the recap, remember there isn't a trailer because of how was it released nearly 19 years ago. So without further ado, here's my recap of How I Met Your Mother Season 2 Episode 5, titled World's Greatest Couple. Older Ted mentions Barney. Lily wakes up in Barney's bed. Barney and Lily scream. Lily invites Ted and Robin to her new apartment. Lily reveals she's learning Lithuanian from her neighbours. Lily insults part of Lily's apartment. Lily translates some words. Ted, Robin and Lily get startled by something. We then have the How I Met Your Mother title sequence. Ted mentions Lily's new apartment. Ted reveals Lily's roommate is a raccoon. Robin reveals Lily is allergic to dogs. Ted mentions Marshall. Barney refuses to let Lily move in with him. Marshall attempts to get Ted, Robin and Barney to go to a concert. They all refuse. Marshall mentions Lily. Marshall reveals his feelings on brunch. Marshall reveals his single experience when going to brunch. Ted and Robin agree to get brunch tomorrow. Barney's on the phone. Barney mentions Seattle. Barney spoke to his mum. Barney finds Lily in his apartment. Lily mentions the spare key he gave to Ted. Lily apologises to Barney. Lily broke one of her walls. Lily mentions Barney's suit collection. Barney amuses himself and insults Lily. Barney allows Lily to stay in his apartment as long as she promises not to change anything. Barney showcases his 300-inch TV. Marshall returns to his and Ted's apartment. Marshall reveals he went to a concert with Brad. Marshall and Brad communicate. Brad mentions Lily. Brad reveals he is now single. Marshall reveals he invited Brad to brunch. Ted has an issue with this. Robin believes brunch is girly. Ted mentions unicorns. Marshall chooses to not listen to Ted and Robin. Lily makes Barney breakfast. Barney throws this in the bin. Barney reveals his reason for this whilst raising his voice at Lily. Barney mentions relationships. Barney gives Lily a tour of his apartment. Barney mentions Ted and Marshall. Barney corrects Lily. Lily insults Barney's stormtrooper. Marshall and Brad are at brunch. Barney mentions Destiny and Mamma Mia as well as ABBA. Marshall agrees to go watch Mamma Mia with Brad. Barney speaks to a mysterious woman. This woman insults Coffee. Barney insults himself. Barney attempts to get this woman to leave his apartment. Barney pretends that Lily is his wife. Barney's appreciative of Lily. Barney compliments Lily. Barney invites Lily to stay in his apartment longer as long as she pretends to be his wife when required. Lily mentions the issues she believes Barney has. Lily compares Barney to a rat. Lily agrees to stay at Barney's apartment. Marshall defends Mamma Mia. Ted and Robin mock Marshall for planning on watching Mamma Mia with Brad. Marshall reveals where he and Brad are going to eat. This amuses Ted and Robin. Ted and Robin continue to mock Marshall. Lily pretends to be Barney's wife. Lily slaps Barney's girlfriend. Slaps Barney, I think is what it is. As she's still pretending to be his wife. Barney congratulates Lily. Lily plans on changing. What have I written? I put proposes, but that's not right. Proposes on changing Barney's apartment. Barney agrees to this. Lily and Barney changes Barney's apartment. Marshall returns to his and Ted's apartment. Marshall informs Ted and Robin how his plans with Brad went. Brad gets something off Marshall's face. Brad helps Marshall with his coat. Brad invites Marshall to a wedding. Robin insults Brad. Brad reveals this wedding is in Vermont and which room they got. Brad mentions Kira breaking up with him. Brad gets emotional. Marshall agrees to go to Vermont with Brad. Ted and Robin laugh at Marshall. Ted apologises to Marshall. Ted mentions girlfriend withdrawal. Marshall's planning on no longer seeing Brad after he's gone to the wedding in Vermont with him. Lily tests out Barney's new bedding. Lily compliments this bedding. Barney introduces Lily to the TV in his bedroom. Barney still won't tell Lily what he does as a job. Barney chooses to stay in his apartment with Lily. Marshall spots Brad with flowers. Marshall calls and updates Ted. Ted and Robin laugh at Marshall. Ted apologises on his and Robin's behalf. Barney informs Marshall that he and Kira have got back together. Brad and Kira discuss Marshall. Barney and Lily wake up in the same bed. Barney and Lily wake up. Barney believes he's in a relationship with Lily. Lily fully understands who Barney really is. Barney and Lily disagree. Older Ted mentions Barney and Lily's compromise. Marshall asks Ted to laugh. Ted mentions Brad and Ted insults Barney to make Marshall feel better. And that is my recap of How I Met Your Mother Season 2 Episode 5, titled World's Greatest Couple. Let me know what you thought of How I Met Your Mother Season 2 Episode 5, titled World's Greatest Couple. If you watched it, my recap. If you didn't, you can put your thoughts on both of those in the comments below. As well, anything else you want to see on the channel, such as any previews or recaps, put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you also like, comment and subscribe. And just a few things before I finish this episode. Just a reminder now, 2 episodes of the podcast released every single day, with the first episode released at 11 AM GMT and the second episode released at 3 PM GMT. And also there are now multiple formats to enjoy the podcast. Obviously you can enjoy the YouTube, the video version available on YouTube, which I do want you to keep watching, as Matthew spends a lot of time and effort on the episodes, and there's loads of little things that if on the audio version, which you'll get onto in a second, you'll miss. Speaking of the audio version, if you do want an audio only version of the podcast, please go and check out the Podcast X page or Twitter page, which is Xing with the Everything Podcast. And if you find that and click on post and new podcast, look for the posts that have Spreaker added and click on the links. You should be able to find that. But without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.